Okay, here is a DisplayPort cable. Okay, do you want me to plug mine out from the back and show it to you? This is a DisplayPort cable. Okay? Okay? You get that, right? That's a DisplayPort cable, right? Okay. The head of it is different than like a regular HDMI. It looks like a regular HDMI, but it's not. A regular HDMI cable usually doesn't lock in. I've never seen an HDMI that locks in. A DisplayPort oftentimes locks in and also has the different head. Like one side of it is straight, the other side is slanted. Okay? For me, in my personal life, when I've used DisplayPort cables and I've used HDMI cables. I've used HDMI to DisplayPort. I've used DisplayPort to DisplayPort. And DP to DP cables, in my personal experience, oftentimes have an issue with disconnection. It has a connectivity problem. Okay? That is my personal relationship with it. Maybe because I have a standing desk. Maybe because of my cable management. That might be a little bit different than you. And also because I have my monitors on a fucking swivel. So when I move it around with DisplayPorts, they would always... And I've bought so many different ones. Chat isn't going to let you win. Just talk about literally anything else. It's not about winning and losing. It's about me telling you my personal experience. And you're like, it doesn't fucking matter because you're a boomer and therefore wrong. And it's so fucking annoying because like everything is debate lord. Like everything is fucking debate lord. Every single thing that's outside of the realm of politics, because I so aggressively fucking own you in the realm of politics that like everything outside of the realm of politics, you're like, oh dude, this is my area. I'm gonna get you. Oh, I'm gonna get you now. This is like a great opportunity. Something as like inconsequential as like whether DisplayPorts that I've used, that I've bought so many different times since I started professionally streaming, have constantly had issues. But the problem is not that you deny my personal anecdotes, okay, my personal experience. The problem actually is that could be because your port is fucked on your monitor. It could have a loose connection for some reason. Does the same issue happen on both monitors with DP to DP cables or just one? I think it does I don't know actually. I've never had DP to DP on both. I never tried it. I never tested it on both. It could be a GPU problem for sure. It's a pre-built. That's actually really good. Good call on that. Maybe. Anyway, buy your cables for mono price. I've never had an issue with any of their cables. Anyway, it's annoying as fuck when you do this, okay? Not only are you telling me that my like personal experience is not valid, but you also deny that I know certain things. That is really frustrating. Like you're like, oh, you don't know what a DisplayPort is, dude. You mean a DVI? I'm like, bitch, I know what a fucking DisplayPort is. It's not a DVI. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, how do you get off with this? Like, where do you get off being like, you don't know a thing that you clearly know? But fuck you. Anyway, let's sit down after that rant. Your GPU probably doesn't even have DVI or VGA. No, I have a 2080. I don't think like it would have to be an HDMI to DVI or whatever, right? I mean, it doesn't even. New GPUs don't fucking have that shit. My GPU has 2 DisplayPorts and 1 HDMI. Okay, the 2080. I think I have a 2080, right? That's what I have. I don't know. You guys know better than me. The port on the GPU is probably damaged if different cables keep failing. No. This doesn't fail. HDMI, DisplayPort to HDMI doesn't fail up here. And I've had multiple different monitors. That's why I'm saying it's on the monitor side. And it's like DisplayPorts. Welcome to daily life as a woman. Yo, that's actually a good call. And that's probably fucking insanely frustrating. You have to be using an adapter for HDMI to DVI. It's DVI under 3080. No, I have a new monitor now. Anyway, you can only get 144 hertz at 1440p with DP. Yeah, I know. I don't know if you like. Having said all this, if you have good recommendations for longer DisplayPort to DisplayPort cables, well, I guess one of them has to be one of them literally has to be a HDMI to DP, and my secondary can be a HDMI to DP because like 120 hertz max on my secondary monitor is not that big of a deal, but like on my primary, the one I'm looking at right now, the one I play video games on, I would like to have 144 hertz. I guess like it's a big deal, and it truly changes the gameplay. So anyway, that's the stun lock. The stun lock section is over.
His name is Hasan.
Depending on your monitor age, I think it's a pretty new monitor, but I'm not entirely certain. No wonder Hasan is in a good mood. What? What was that noise? Dude, Oh, you got me. Anyway, where was I? Okay, so are you sure you don't have 3 DisplayPort connections on your GPU? No, I have two DisplayPorts and 1 HDMI, guys. I promise you. Okay, it's not like I'm not lying. I have no reason to lie to you. Anyway, we told you what to do, DP to DP from your monitor directly into your GPU. You may have problems with DisplayPorts, but the real issue is you're not displaying enough gaming. Gaming went Wibby. This is literally your fault. You fucking piece of shit. You debate me all goddamn day. Your 2080 Ti should have 3 DisplayPorts and 2 HDMI ports.
God, those communists are amazing.
Okay, hold on one second.
This is a deranged pervert.
I have 2 DisplayPorts and 2 HDMI. Sorry.
You're such a big man, Hasan.
Got cussed out by individuals at the Women's March rally today in Alabama. Plug you. Just unplug your monitors and ignore chat. Yeah.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm out of control. I apologize for that.
Seriously, if it's a Dell or a cheap DPI cable, it doesn't matter. It's going to have issues. I don't think it's a cheap DPI cable. I mean,
hard drives and the contents of incriminating stuff with scary accuracy on 30 September 3rd, weeks before the story broke on Nipost. Skip to 4:35.
It predicts hard drives and contents incriminating stuff. Scary accuracy 30 September 3rd before the story broke on. What? I'm not clicking on that shit, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here with that Jabate Andy shit, okay? I don't even know what that is, but I'm not clicking on it. Anyway.
Evil shit is